Asha loved ones. Greetings, Asha. Why is it not loud? Okay. Happy Lionsgate. Expanding the consciousness. The sands of light. The glorious waves, currents that flow through our vessels, vibrating in frequencies that help us sustain wellness. Vibrating from the crown to the toes, within and expansionally. Inwards and expansion. Now over the heart and the soul center, we are healing all the way through the center, up through the crown, to the expansional higher selves, and pushing through to the heart healing again. Breathing in deeply. Feeling expansionally. And pulling some of the energy off that to allow pure love to shine through. Washing into those frequencies of innocence through the heart center. Coming into a place of reverence. Welcome all who are present to take a moment to sit and to be. Truly feel into the centering of beingness. And I want to bring forward the rose quartz fish, and what that represents. Put it on the heart center, consciously. Removing doubt to regain self-worth. Removing doubt, regaining self-worth. Removing doubt, regaining self-worth. Into the center, breathing in really deeply, expanding through the tailbone. And up through the heart center, above the crown, into the soul center, awareness, beingness, radiating your crown of light, of soul, of purity, of expansional bliss. Removing the obstacles of the illusions and devastations, removing the cycles that felt inhabitable, removing those cycles, anything that seems psychotic or crazy or uncomfortable that is for sure not stable, really acknowledging how to reel in the stability. I want you to see your soul as the energy and use a fishing pole. I'm going to use a pole. We're going to grab that. We're going to pull it in, returning ourselves to ourselves, being the best we that we are able to be, and the beings that we are, allowing our souls to expand in our vessels to become the light, to be the light that our souls shining outwards in our vessels, that our souls are not scattered from devastations in different areas, from the hard experiences, that we're able to undo the cords of persecutions by clearing those webs of past illusions and treasons and devastations no longer present. If they are, then woo shall acknowledge how to feel conscious of your vessels. I welcome you to put your hands in front of your vessel. And I want you to feel for a moment over the heart area. And how many of you do feel that? The legs are healing from the climb. Scratch. Healed, no longer scratched, no longer swollen. I'm going to put intentions for anyone who's recently gotten injured, has swelling, bloating, discomfort, is allergic to something, or has just been diagnosed with something, who's working through health and wellness and hygiene. Sri Zendraumba Sri Kiram Awam Benri Awa 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 Yeah Awa 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 Yeah Yeah Adonai Ashayir Montanant, Rasnait, Parsnakaram, Utuyei. Oh, let it be. Yeah. Let it be, let it be. Pause, peace. Pause, peace. Oh, yeah. منتننت الخير حبيبي. Yeah, Adonai. Allah shakarauna baby, yeah. See last night, my hello, loved ones. Greetings. Ze Ye Adonai Alho Habibi Ye Kasha Adonai Amen Tenenta Kasha Preciosa Mon amor Ye Aquí Ana Adonai Aquí Ana Haru Sunai Yamaya Habibi Sham Sham Aquí Adonai Elohai Haviti Xenoferas na itapa Yerim Mawai Yeoruma Kuraona Jei Habibi Awauma Awaeraum Pri Awaeao Yaurauna Rauna Wayenaraum Yea tua tua amma wa tua e awae. Greetings, loved ones. It's always beautiful to get to have moments being in. I welcome each of us to this beautiful experience when we have a beautiful bridge to Terabithia. You see, we have a beautiful gate opened. More than one. It's not just one gate. I don't think the gate's open for everyone. I'm going to be honest. And within the portal experience, it's really important to acknowledge self-worth. Acknowledge worthiness of feeling accepted and loved as is. And opening the chalice to receive light, to bring bliss and blessings in those ways. Not as much focusing on the have-nots, but what is existing, what is present, seeing the blessings that have already come forward and come through, and finding ways to trust and believe in miracles. We are each sacred, those of us who are, and our purposes are our purposes. I want you to take a moment to really feel into and think about what is it that you feel that you've worked hard to do, and how do you feel that you've done since you've been studying or practicing. How many of you jump right in? I'm one of those who they're like, okay, now, and I'm grabbed in for this like awesome experience to be able to do amazing things and that are sacred, not just things, but purposeful actions, part of my purpose. It's like they've been waiting for me, and then they find me and they're like, oh, sweet, thank you. And so those are the places that we really should embrace, is the places that want us to be present, the ones who want us close. That's beautiful. But the work that we're supposed to do and being purposeful, some of you would do one-on-one. I occasionally do one-on-ones also, but it's never one because there's like just one, because the energy feels so expansive, like there's multiple present in the level of sensitivity that a seer or someone like me has. it's for sure different than others experience when they have phone calls or video call sessions. But it's blessed, it's beautiful. Yeah. I feel like each of us have to acknowledge our consciousness levels, what we're seeing. How many of you are seeing the realms of those who look like they're like Peter Pan's other half, like not like the stitching of the reflection on the ground or on the wall. I've been speaking with others who've also been seeing them. My children, they talk about it. We are okay with. I'm like totally fine. They're nice to me, but they do enjoy startling. I don't think they're trying to startle them. They're just trying to get their attention and our attention. So, it's paying attention to details. I want to remind each of us, I am reminding each of us of our ability to forgive ourselves, forgive each other, and open to love. And say it again. Please fill in. Fill into. Breathe in really deeply. I forgive myself. I forgive others. I am open to love. I am accepting the ability to love and be loved, to forgive those who've caused harm and heartache intentionally, or sought any sort of devastation to the children, family, and I ever. I forgive you, and I forgive myself for the things that I have done to hurt myself and others, in this incarnation and others. Each of us must work on our forgiveness journey before, it's like within 4 weeks. I know time is an illusion, but before you feel like it's too late, before you feel like you're getting choked out, work on the forgiveness, work on the heart healing, work on the acceptance of forgiveness. The forgiveness journey is very great. It's a great journey. And very much humbling some moments, because we learn that when we take a moment to listen to others communicate and they listen to us, that we have that clarity, even if we're talking at the same moment, but if we can hear each other and digest what's being said, in that moment, there's a clarity. And continuing, when the friendships really do sustain through that, that says a lot. That shows a lot of detail to the integration, and you and them, or they and we, or the and I, the integrations of experiences in other incarnations when meeting again each other. It's like remembering each other and just wanting to be that close again. But in this incarnation, we're supposed to be very careful to not do that, because if we do that too often, we find ourselves kind of pondering the differences of others, and it's not supposed to be a comparison journey either in that way. It's supposed to be a soul discovery. So thank you, thank I and the blessings that we are. Do any of you have any questions? Hi, thank you for your messages. Oh. My legs, in case you're wondering what happened to them, I was climbing up and down cement walls, and my knees and my legs are healing. I've been super busy since after that, but they are super healing, super fast. That one's like really swollen, you can see. That one's pretty much like, but it's not as much as it was earlier. I took pictures, I'm taking pictures. It's much better, it's not that swollen. Just gotta take care of myself. Alright, well, something that I decided to do is take better care of myself. So I've been, I have sacred herbs and roots and barks that I'm taking each day now. I've been using myself to purify my blood. I felt like my blood needed to get clean. Because I was like, there's something going on with the room right there. Those who are in there, it's like hard to stand up for them. And they want to like lay either on the bed or on the floor or on the futon. And it's hard for them just to stand up and have a lot of energy some moments. Because the legs and the whole body feels like the blood's like feels heavy and it feels like fainting almost. And that's on the top floor, like directly over specific areas that are right above the mom's room. And I'm wondering if it's something like spiritual or what it could possibly be. But I'm pretty sure my mom's not human. Pretty sure. Doesn't look very human. But it's beautiful the way that it is looking. So the way that it looks is comfortable for us, the mom. We each have our own authentic looks in our family. So is that Lovey looks just so much like me too. And then I was told that Meadowy is the height too. And the other child doesn't really look like us. Same. When he was 25. I gave birth to someone who's 25. Yeah. Graduated college already. With a master's in theater. So that's cute. Yeah, my soul is happy. I feel loved, honored, and respected. I have written and created a sacred prayer, and I really feel like I want to write. Again, I miss writing the children's stories and different things that I did. So, you know, touring with others means that you can be a passenger and can write things and work on things like business stuff without having to get distracted too much, especially like on a plane and things like that. So we'll see what's going to happen with me. I am probably going to be at the Oregon Reggae Festival singing Mujal Levi. That is the plan. And then at a sacred ceremony somewhere in Ashland, Oregon. That's private, and others have not been invited. I have a lot of those kinds of gatherings that they don't really want others to attend. It's just those who they choose to attend. And I'm really thankful to have the opportunity to get to do that with multiple sacred beings. Thankful also for you. Thank you. Thank you, Harry. I'm glad you feel loved, Tristan. Thank you. I feel loved too. Greetings, Marie, and thank you. So, okay, loved ones. Well, I can take a moment to do some more since more beings have hopped on that weren't on before for the activations and prayers. So, welcome. I'm going to take a moment to recenter. Looking at the spine, the intestines, the lymph nodes, the brain, the toes, toes, the hands, the fingers, the hearts, the kidneys, the livers, the colon, the pancreas, the energetic body. Oh, thank you, beloveds. Thank you for being present. That was mighty. So I was like, wow, how did that just happen? Blessed loves. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Ashayekia. Thank you. Sweet dreams.